Jesus is the answer for the world today.
Grace and peace. I'm Pastor Ralph Michael Rivera, and I want to thank you for joining us for this devotional titled, The Lord is My Strength. Before we begin, let me ask, how was your week? Was it tough? Maybe you had some good moments and some hard ones. Well, that's normal. Life goes up and life goes down. My question is, but in all of it, did you stop to check your heart? Did you talk to God and ask for forgiveness? Did you put your trust in Jesus? Well, if you did, I want you to know that you are still walking in victory. Today we continue to reflect on King David's powerful and personal statement, which you can find in Psalms 18:2, which says, "The Lord is my rock, my strength, and my liberator." David wrote this psalm, and you might remember him as the young shepherd that's defeated Goliath. But when he wrote this, he was no longer a boy. He was a seasoned warrior and king who had survived many dangers. This psalm is called the Song of the Servant of the Lord David. He sang it to God on the day that God saved him from all of his enemies, especially King Saul. Yeah. What's important to know is that David didn't write this during a peaceful moment. He wrote it after being chased, betrayed, and nearly killed. You see, he knew what it was like to be desperate. His life was filled with ups and downs, hiding in caves, fighting battles, and dodging spears from Saul, who wanted him dead. You think you got problems? You see, David understood the need for safety. He needed a fortress, a place to feel protected. How about you? Today we might think of a fortress like a bank vault or a military base, but for David and in David's time it was a strong shelter, usually built on a high mountain or solid rock. Why? It meant that enemies had to climb up, making it hard to attack. They also made sure that they were surrounded by big stone walls. Sometimes they would double them up and surround that fortress. And they also made sure that they were hard to reach because usually there was only one narrow path to get there. Sound familiar? One narrow path. You see, the fortress was a place of safety. When everything else failed, if your enemies were everywhere, you ran to that fortress. Inside you were protected and no one could harm you. See, David knew that he needed God's strength. I know that because it says in Psalm 59:9, "You, God, are my strength." He was chased by Saul, faced battles, and made mistakes. He knew he survived because God protected him and not by his own strength. Do you? You see, even near death he prayed. He said, "Come quickly to help me. Be my rock and my fortress." Psalms 31:2-3. So with that in mind, the question is, what does God as my fortress mean? Well, it means that he is my rock, that God is solid and steady, and that he alone is my rock and salvation. Psalm 62:6. It also means that he is my strength. It means that God is my safe place. He is my refuge and my fortress. Psalms 91:2. It means that he is my rescuer, that God saves me from danger. Now, you may not be running from Saul, but you might be facing money problems, health issues, fear from war, elections, disasters, etc., etc. But the good news is you don't need to protect yourself all by yourself because God is your safe place. So run to him, trust him, and rest in him. Remember, God is our refuge. So when life feels heavy, when you're tired, scared, or unsure, run to him. He is always ready to welcome you, always ready to protect you, always ready to give you peace. Trust in the one who is stronger than any mountain. God is your refuge, your fortress, your peace. You're everything. So remember, when the storms of life rise up, God is your fortress. In him you are safe, steady, and unshaken. God bless you. run to the fortress.